Hello there traders, for today's session I decided to cover different instruments. I will start with the gold. I also want to mention that today is actually quite decent in terms of news events. We do have ADP non-farm employment change in just an hour from now, and basically ISM services PMI like 4 p.m. Central Europe time. This is actually can provide a pretty decent volume. Since there is no volume right now, and I will show you that there is no volume on the market, it's a very low volume so far on most of the major currency pairs and on the gold and the silver. So I think we will need news events which will come today and the next days. Also Friday will be such a big day for US and Canada. There is a non-farm employment change and unemployment rate on Friday, and employment change and unemployment rate in Canada. And also tomorrow, we do have monetary policy summary in the UK. Very big day for the British pound. Can be tons of volatility around tomorrow. And because of this, because in waiting for the news events and potential more volume, I can show you volume on the futures market currently on the gold. So this is a gold market, and I wrote like many question marks here because volume here is very low. If you check, there is basically only 40K contracts traded versus 160K contracts traded. So it's literally like, what is this, about 1/4 of the average daily volume that is currently trading on the gold. Obviously, it's a function of the time of the day as well. But yesterday and a few days ago, look at the volume. So there is no volume on the gold. There is no institutional support. There is no bigger money involved so far in the gold. So obviously gold can do the range environment stuff until we find a good volume. Will that happen during some of the events that will happen this week? Non-farm employment change, ISM services PMI and stuff like that. There is only one thing that we will see, that we need to see how that will go. If I don't see an increase in the volume here, and so this will just still remain in this flat regime. But for now, I treat this like a basically tight consolidation under the very low volume environment. And usually the breakout of this can basically be the next directional move. But the breakout on decreased volume and the volume above the average, I would like that kind of breakout. So watch carefully for that potential breakout play on the gold, and checking also, and also waiting for some volume to kick in again. Without volume, even there is a prices breaking the bracketing market. If there is no volume, it will be absolutely high probability this will be a false breakout. And something similar happening in the euro this morning, because the euro got like 3-day balance and then broke below this pivot at 1.1850, just broke below on some services PMI there in the euro. And then basically just back into the consolidation because there is no volume, guys. Again, it's only basically trading like 1/3 of the average daily volume, and it's already, we passed half-day mark. So very light volume environment. I guess that we will need some kind of the news, some kind of the catalyst, usually that will be some kind of the news or event which will bring more volume. And so until then, I think we're just doing the consolidation all around the different currencies, majors, and gold and silver, and pretty much dead market to me at this stage. But watching for the quality breakout of this consolidation on the good volume will be definitely something to watch. Depend on the breakout. If we take the high, let's say if we break 1.1900 increased volume, probably we'll try to test 1.1970. If we take the low from other side on increased volume, probably 1.1755. And I also want to check the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin basically got it's a classical breakout and a fake breakout of this major 41,000 level, and there was a sell-off, and now we're retesting this middle Keltner line in the recent swing highs. Now we got a lower lows and lower highs, but market is pretty flat. If you check like a price action, it's pretty flat, and there's one very well-defined channeling mode. So it seems like we're losing some power there, momentum, but I guess it's in the very contracting. There is no big. There's also some divergences there. It's looking like we can have some rally from here, but again, if there is no volume, then probably just continue with more sideways, or even slightly still more downside. So we'll need to watch also for volume increase there. There is some channeling mode. It's a 4-day down, so maybe some rally can be the play. But again, we need the volume to this. So this will be all for today's session, and see you all tomorrow morning.